create their own problems and obstacles, and then waste time and energy on trying to overcome them. Contrary to popular belief, transurfing shows that the reason for all of our problems lie on a different plane. So how can we eliminate problems from our lives, you ask? By dropping importance. Let's look at one of the most common types of excess potential: importance. This potential arises when excessive value is attributed to something. Importance represents excess potential in its purest form. Acting to eliminate this potential, the equilibrium forces make up problems for the person who created this energetic imbalance. What a shameful sight. So now, you importance factories, let's dive right into it. Two forms of importance exist: inner and outer. Inner or individual importance can be the overestimation of your own virtues or flaws. The formula of inner importance goes something like this: I am an important person, or I do important work. When the arrows of importance of your persona go off the scale, the equilibrium forces get to work, and you, the hotshot, gets a kick in the you-know-where. But puffing up and having your nose in the air is only one side of the coin. There is another side to it: belittling your own virtues and self-humiliation. What this leads to, you can imagine. As you can see, the amount of excess potential is the same in both cases. The only thing different is its direction: positive or negative. Someone who attributes great importance to an object or event in the world is also artificially creating outer importance. The formula of outer importance goes something like this: to me, such and such is of great importance, or it is very important for me to do this and that. An excess potential is therefore created, and everything will eventually be ruined at worst, challenged at best. Imagine now that you have to walk on a log that is on the ground. There is probably nothing easier. But now you have to walk on that same log, only this time it is placed between the roofs of two skyscrapers. The position of the log is now a greater importance to you, and you can't convince yourself of the opposite. The only way of eliminating outer importance in this case would be some kind of insurance. For example, a parachute when you are walking on the log. And in each individual case, the insurance will be different. The main thing is not to put everything on one side of the scale. There must be some kind of counterweight, some protection. In other words, an escape route or plan B. Every imbalance created energetically must be counterbalanced eventually. This includes all imbalanced feelings or reactions. Indignation, discontent, irritation, anxiety, worry, desperation, depression, panic, despair, fear, pity, attachment, admiration, exaggerated affection, idolization, worship, glee, excitement, disappointment, pride, arrogance, contempt, disgust, resentment, and so on. These things are nothing but a manifestation of importance in one form or another. Excess potential is created only when you attribute excessive importance to an object or event, either inside of yourself or in the external world. Importance creates an excess potential by summoning the winds of equilibrium forces. In turn, they create many problems, and life is transformed into one single struggle for existence. The higher the level of importance, the higher the level of struggle. Now judge for yourself to what extent inner and outer importance is complicating your reality today. But this is not all. Remember, pendulums use these emotions as puppet strings. Pendulums hang on to your feelings and reactions generated by these emotions. Fear, anxiety, hatred, love, worship, call of duty, guilt, and others. All of these things are the consequence of high levels of importance. The following scenario describes what is literally taking place. Say there is a certain object in front of you. On the energetic level, it's neutral, neither good nor bad. You approach the object and you put it into your little box of importance. And then you step aside, look at it, and gasp. Now you are ready to give away your energy to a pendulum because now you have something to hook on. A little donkey will obediently drag himself along following the carrot. Importance represents that very same carrot. A pendulum will use this carrot to capture the frequency of your radiation, to suck your energy out of you and to get from you whatever it wants. You become pendulum food. Hence, in order to be in harmony with the rest of your world and to relieve yourself of importance, it's necessary to reduce any excessive importance. You always have to keep watch over how much importance you attribute to yourself or to the world around you. Your inner observer should never be sleeping. Having reduced importance, you will immediately enter the state of balance and pendulums won't be able to establish any control over you. After all, you can't hook on to emptiness. So what are you saying, you ask? We should all just become lifeless statues? I'm not in any way urging you to refuse all kinds of emotion or even to reduce their intensity. Overall, it is useless and not even necessary to fight emotions. If you are always trying to keep yourself together and stay calm on the outside while your inner world is boiling over, the excess potential will grow even bigger and eventually exploding in your face. Emotions stem from attitude, therefore you should change your attitude in the first place. Feelings and emotions are nothing but consequences. They are caused by one single thing: importance. Make friends with your inner observer today and ask him to notify you when your level of importance goes off the Richter scale. Calling attention to when you are working from a place of too much inner or outer importance is the first step to lessening your level of importance. In doing so, you get the freedom of choice. Importance is the only obstacle on the path of fulfilling your desires. Do not overcome obstacles, reduce their importance instead.